Day 24. The concept for the Reliquarian began with a key. This is some footage from 2014, 9.5 years ago. It's crazy to realize this project has been going on that long. The Reliquarian also began with failure, as most first attempts at anything do. First, I broke the initial rendition of the key I was creating and had to start all over. At the time, I was not a clay artist. I had played with it a few times in high school. The second rendition looked nothing like the first, and that set the tone for this entire project. Not a single costume, character, or finished image has turned out as I initially thought it would. The Reliquarian has, from its inception, been a collaborative consciousness of imagination, different passions and skills threading together to bring it to life. I am the kind of person that puts out a post on Facebook and says, for my birthday, I would like to have a sleepover with artists. And people like Michael Rhodes of Modern Day Antiques are the kind of artists that answer and then drive 11 hours from Ohio to attend said sleepover and help me create a mold and casting of my key. It was made from resin. Of course, with his skill and experience, his came out beautifully. He then had to return home, and my next 3 attempts were a mess of failures dappled with his troubleshooting and encouragement to get it right. And all of this for the first image, which, while lovely, was also part of the first failures. It ended up being the wrong dress and having to be reshot. But great things are made with many failures. Most people think that they fail, but failure is actually a temporary condition that's made permanent by quitting. So you've never actually failed at anything in your life. At some point, you got discouraged and gave up the fight for it and the want to try again. And remembering that has seen me through a great many things. Failures are not the opposite of success, they're the pathway to it, and this was the beginning of that path into the Reliquarian. As these next days commence, we'll be looking at more of that path from the beginning into where we are now. Thank you for being with me on this journey. 75 days to go.